Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome to the Ryan winning Holy Grail trading method. Now, I know you've heard this name before, so I won't bother introducing the name Ryan winning. I'll just move on straight to the Holy Grail trading method. This is actually a Robin Hood trading strategy. We steal from the ultra rich and help the young party hard. So if you're a billionaire, Saudi, Goldman Sachs account manager, or like a Chinese billionaire, we're going to take our piece of the pie now. And the basis of our system is that every battle is won before it's fought. So this whole system comes down to perfect organization. We start out our week Saturday afternoon, Sunday night. We're looking over the news for the week, plug that into our calendar, and we want to start drawing our candles. So Sunday night I actually drew our candles kind of like this. Actually, this will probably be more like this, right? So we started going down to about 3,500 on Sunday, and I think by Friday we will get a little double bottom down here. There's a wick on this. Yeah, see, there's a wick on this weekly candle right here. So we start with our weekly prediction is the start of the strategy, and that's exactly what I did. I just figured that we'd keep going down here. I'm thinking by Friday we will be back down to low 3,500, and then we're going to catch support there. That'll be our double bottom. We come back here on this. This is the Euro US dollar, by the way, 6E future. And from there we come back up to this trend channel that we have established here, and back down. Boom. So over the following weeks the US dollar will likely rise, Euro dollar will fall. Of course, at this point it is 50-50, and we could get stopped out a couple of times trying to get the right direction, but from this 142 area, which I think is a very, very good chance that the market will end up there over the next month. This is 50-50 whether it goes on to the high 150s or all the way down to low 120s, high teens sort of thing. Just off of the weekly prediction. That's pretty general. Also, Sunday night we organize our news events for the week. What is going to be the big movement times in the market, and our and how we should plan our time around that. It's a two-man system, so my trigger man that I'm going to be calling the shots to, I want him to be looking at a tick chart, and he can hit buy, sell, market, reverse if we have to, right? So if we bought here and we see that the euro is rising a little bit, going to keep going, maybe set our little scalp target here, like so, and we'll let that ride for right now. This is just a simulation trade. Of course, 13 EMA there. Now, where we're going to get the direction from on most days is from our 4-hour chart. This is the main place we want to look for direction, because there's only 3 ways we can go. As you can see right here, we've re-entered into this channel that has been falling since the end of August, start of September type of thing. And the biggest thing we want to look at is this yellow line right here. This is our 13 EMA, which means this line is going to be an average of the last 13 candles that went. And this is a big line that the large accounts, big investors use to put their stop loss orders in. And this is the places that we want to get in with a with trend trade. And before we enter the trade, of course, we will zoom in on our shorter time frames. So on here, we'd want to be loading up here, right? Sell here and sell again here. Sell here. We would have had a stop here if we would have tried to sell there with this big wick, but of course as soon as it comes back in, we can get short again and just keep riding it down. And then extension periods, we want to calculate what's the most likely time for this euro to catch support. How far away from the 13 EMA does it get? And we can see right here it went to 34.91, which at the time was just about 250 ticks from the 13 EMA. So 250 ticks away from the 13 EMA is a pretty good place to say, okay, let's change direction here. Let's get a reversal trade going on. So those are basically our two trades. We want to catch with trend off the 13 EMA or trend extension, which is far, far away from the 13 EMA, a high probability place to start dollar costing average and catch a snap back to the 13 EMA. And then next, every day we're going to be getting up, looking at the market at around 6:45 Mountain Time here in Edmonton. And we're just going to plan the day out. We'll start drawing trend lines, etc., trying to find the right channels. This is a 5-minute chart, which is actually ugly for patterns. The patterns are much better on a range chart. As you can see here, the channels just look better and clearer. This chart right here has no time perspective on it at all. It's just strictly every time the market goes 9 ticks, we get a new candle right here. And down and down, and then we pop out of this channel. And here is probably a good time to go short. So on this order that we tried to punch in here, let's hit reverse, because we can see that it's actually, this is a good place to go short right here. And what else have we got here? So the method really comes down to time, volume. We got time. Time is when is the most likely time that a reversal will happen. And every day, the most likely time for a reversal, believe it or not, is at the 30-minute mark of every hour. Around the 30. So as you can see, the US market opened up right here at 7:30. This was a good time for a reversal. Reversal up higher, we would have had some profit, would have been able to lock in our trade with a stop loss at break even. And again, now a reversal happens right here at 8:10. You're going, whoa, 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 we're missing it. No, we don't get in to the trade until 8:30 to 8:40 every time. 8:30 is going to be our big trade, because that's when the reversal happens in the E-minis, S&P 500, Russell 2000, Dow, etc. Well, hold on a second. Look at 8:30 right here, which is 10:30 Eastern Time, 1 hour into the open. We have a perfect little pinner top that we can take right here for a trade, and bam, instantly into profit again. So we got 2 times right here where our strategy worked out very well just off of time alone. We haven't looked at range or volume yet. Now range, we're looking for about 100 ticks in one direction, making higher highs, higher lows, at least 100 ticks before we get a reversal. Combine that with time, and then we're going to look at the speed of the tape right here. So the speed of the tape is how we determine at what given time is a high probability time for a reversal based off of big money going in with the movement of the market. We want to analyze whether the market is going up when the speed is rising, or if the market is going down while the speed is rising. And that's how we use our volume. And but basically our hours of the day, we start at 6:45 like I was saying, and we take a trade until 10:30. So 8:30 is the 7:30 is the US session open, which happened right here. 7:30 is the US Open. 8:30 is the E-mini reversal. 9:30 is the European close. So this was a good time for us to go long. Europeans getting out of their positions. And then 10:30 is the lunch break. We like that trade right there too. That one basically just went flat for this lunchtime. By 11 o'clock, we want to be writing down our final notes for the day, making sure we've got all our trades that we took recorded, why we got into them. Organization is the key to this process, and we will. The idea is to double up our account every single week. Right now, this trade is 3 ticks in profit. Each tick is $12.50 with one contract. Let's try and get out of this guy right now before we close out the video. Come on, there we go. $37.50 on that trade. Huge. Okay, so we'll see you next time.